You can't see over his head.
See this? All that glare on the back of my head. How y'all doing? All right?
Because I need a new one.
She keep reminding me of this bag I bought.
You bought a bag?
Y'all seen the movie yet?
No. You know y'all so strict over there that
Because I've been on y'all asses to make this amount of money, and this black man has paid it to me. So we're gonna stop all 13. I don't know why 13 of y'all on the phone with me as part of the team, and we're going to acknowledge what has happened here. And there's no credit to be taken. I wish I could have gave you the commission.
Facts.
But
every raise that I've gotten in my career has come from this man right here.
Absolutely.
I did? Okay.
Can I say this? There's a line in the movie that sums it up for me that says, people don't know how expensive it is to be poor.
Yes.
That sums it up. I want the world to know that because to hear her just say, you know how they treat black women in the hospital. It sounds like we're in the 30s, 40s,
Absolutely.
20s, right? And to hear her saying, you know, single mother, had to raise my son by myself, hadn't had any help, and since he was two. Just like people don't know how expensive it is to carry all of this stuff, and we're at this time where they're cutting Medicaid and trying to erase our footprints, our history from this country, as if any of our contributions didn't matter. So that's what this movie is about for me. It's deeper than just telling a story. I wanted to tell a story that spoke to us on such a deep level and really get a chance to look into people's lives, because there are many Janiyahs out there.
Oh my
and
God,
you would be surprised at some of the folks who don't look like me, who when they saw it said, does this really happen? Are people really live like this? I want to bust them in their damn head. It's like, so let me let you see and educate you on this, because there are people who are so removed from how we live and how we come up that they can't even relate it as reality.
You know, Tyler, it's funny because I think that we all have somebody in our life or somebody that we know, and they can't catch a break, and you're always going, we find ourselves going, it's always something with you. Every time I look around, you always need something. Why can't you, how come, and when you see straw, you get a context of why it is always something.
It makes you more empathetic,
and it makes you more, I hope that you walk away being more compassionate, more empathetic. I hope, when you see this, because that's what it gave me, and I said, oh, that's why my blank fill in the blank relative is always calling me, because it's always, it's just, you can't get ahead of that 8 ball.
Hold on. Sometimes they ain't trying.
Thank you for that.
This woman was really trying.
She was absolutely.
Absolutely. I have folks in my family, they can't call me for nothing.
Right.
Because I've given and given and given. I bought houses, bought cars.
They get used to it.
I set up everything you need to succeed.
Yes,
you can't go get a job. No,
right.
You got to handle it for yourself. So.
But the reason
was not that.
Back to what you were saying about people don't understand that there are real people living like that, because as black people we are so resilient. We do know how to make $1 out of 15 cents.
And we show up and we show out.
So
right. We'll never know.
But that's why I always say be careful with that word strong and how we throw it around, especially for women. You strong. We're not buildings. We were not born to be a structure. We are vulnerable. There are weak moments in life, So to take that on, that I'm a strong black woman, that is dangerous for us. And that's why they don't see us that way.
Okay, babes. So it is the day of the movie's launch on Netflix. This is Tyler Perry's Straw. You've seen now some of the behind the scenes interviews. You've seen my gear up to going to see the interviews. And I'm interrupting the video to put in my 2 cents. Now, again, the movie premiered on that Tuesday that I did go to see the town hall, but we were not able to secure tickets for that. Fine, it's okay. Tyler, you just owe me next time. I wanted to give you my thoughts on what was said during the talk back, because you only heard snippets of it. But if you want to hear the full interview, it is on Sirius, and it will be linked in my description box below so that you can listen to it in its entirety. What I took from it is that this movie is for single mothers everywhere. Doesn't matter what color, creed, nationality you are from. We can all relate to something in this movie. We have all been there and had time and time again just strikes, being beaten down by the system. Every single thing that could go wrong did go wrong. Some of us are still in that mode. Some of us are still facing that. And I'm here to tell you, that's the reason why we need to see this movie, because we need to see accurate depictions of our everyday real life struggles. Because if Tyler Perry and the likes do not make the movies for us like this, then please tell me who will. I'll wait, because there aren't any. There aren't any. So for all of you that, knock Tyler Perry's movies, myself kind of included, because I'm like, all right, you being a little formulaic here. But with this one, he promises that the end is going to surprise us. I'm waiting to be surprised. I'm going to, put all of my doubts and all of my fears about this movie to the side and just soak it in for what it is. And from what I hear, and it's really telling too, the three people that star in this movie: Taraji P. Henson, you have Sheri Shepherd, and you have Teyonna Taylor. All three of these young ladies are single mothers. All three of these ladies have had to grind and had to struggle. All three of these ladies are just now seeing the benefits and reaping the benefits of their hard work and sweat equity. And that does not go unnoticed. At least to me, it did not go unnoticed. That he picked the people in this movie for a reason. He did this storyline, which he said he shot in 4 days, and it's an hour and 47 minutes. So it is a little over an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes all in. And I commend him for thinking of us, for putting that light on us. And we should not take that lightly. We should not take that for granted. We should tell everyone, like I'm telling you all, watch the movie. Give this man the props that he deserves. He is employing and has employed a lot of people of color, of all races, creeds, and colors. And he has steadily given the voice to the voiceless. I give him his props for what he has done for the industry, the community, and especially for people of color. Because if he didn't step up, like I said, to pull this mantle and drag it down Hollywood's throats, and he's still not getting the actual props that he deserves from doing all of this. And he doesn't do it for the accolades. He doesn't do it for any other reason other than it's his calling to do. The thing that I wanted to make mention that was mentioned in the interview, and I wanted to kind of echo it here, is the fact that a lot of people will see this movie and will think, wow, do Black women really have it like that bad? And do we really, carry all of this weight on us? And the answer is yes. How many people, babes, how many of us out there have heard the term strong Black woman? Oh, you got to be a strong Black woman. I know I've heard it time and time again in my life. And Taraji said something very interesting in the interview that I hope you all caught on. And she said, we got to start taking that away. We have to start taking that stigma that women are strong Black women off of our vernacular, off our verbiage, because it sets us up for failure. We are not buildings. We are not built to be strong. We're built to be female. We're built to be vulnerable. We're built to have moments that we need to cry, need to yell, need to scream, need to pray, need to do everything, right? We're not strong Black women. We are women who may be strong, but even in times of strength, you have to also love the weakness, love the moments where you are not strong, where you need help, where you need to lean on your sister or your family or your man to kind of help you through those darker times. I know I needed it. I still need it. And a lot of women out there share that as well. So I don't want you to go away thinking that, oh wow, we're so strong as Black women. No, we're strong because we have to be, but we don't have to show all of that strength. We can also show our vulnerability. And it's okay to be not okay. It's okay to be not strong. It's okay to be a little needy and a little taken aback by life's things that throws at you, those stones that constantly throw at you in life. It's okay to say, ouch, that stone hurt. That stone made me feel kind of a way, or that opportunity that I missed, or whatever it is. I'm going to allow space to say that hurt me. And I hope after seeing all of this that you will too. Watch Tyler Perry's Straw and let me know what you think. We'll talk about it more in our Sunday Sips, but I really want to hear from you all in the comments section what you thought of the movie. I'll be back with my movie snacks and starting the movie for myself, but let's talk in the comment section below. Until next time, you have now been bellified. Stay luxe, ladies.
She's got that Bella way, hook, she'll get you bellified. You can see the shine, elevated, soft glam, dripping in time. Natural cheek with a luxe design. That's brown girl Bella, redefining fine.